2.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you again. So I'd like to talk about patriotism, racism, Black Lives Matter, America, okay? In my feeling, we are 330 million strong. We have each other's backs. There's no room for racism in patriotism. We, America, is a proud thing to be an American. It's a great thing to be American. And whether we're in a foxhole in Vietnam or we're kicking the crap out of ISIS as we've done in the last 2 years, taking 26,000 miles back that we lost over the prior 8 years, we're all people. We all bleed red, white, and blue. We all bleed red. We all have families, and we have each other's backs. So when I see someone paint on my street, Black Lives Matter, without asking me my choice or my vote on it, it wears on me a bit. When I see someone take down my George Washington or my Abraham Lincoln or my Christopher Columbus without asking me for my vote, that wears on me too. Just like if I'm in a classroom, where I came from I was proud. And every day in elementary school, I got up and we pledged allegiance to the flag. And all of us pledged allegiance. We looked around. We were all in the boat together. We all loved each other. And it didn't matter the color of the kids in Brooklyn, New York, okay? And when you're talking about a restaurant, it doesn't matter who's in the kitchen cooking. When you eat the food, if the food is good, the cook is good. If the food's not good, the cook's no good. The pigmentation of skin does not matter. Let's talk about last year, 850,000 cops did 71 million 911s. That's 80 911s per 300-day work year. If we had 71 million heart surgeries from 850,000 heart surgeons, they get it wrong too. Last year, 10 black people were murdered by stupid cops, making mistakes, and 20 white people were. Okay? 7% of the population has 40% of the crime, had 33% of the murders. Okay? Immediately, Congress, President tried to make improvements to the system. Just like since the 13th Amendment, we've had 70 amendments to the 13th Amendment, trying not to be growing up, learning since 1865, trying to be better, always better. Okay, so let's come together as a people. Let's love each other. Let's appreciate that we are Americans. And whether it's 330 million of us against 1.7 billion of the Chinese who were just trying to kill our steel industry so we couldn't make bullets and weapons and protect ourselves, so it would be subservient to Chinese. Americans aren't used to being subservient. That's why we have to come together. It's not about George Washington or Abraham Lincoln. It's about us believing and loving each other. And by the way, defunding the police department, getting rid of 911 is not intelligent. What would be intelligent is the people that Black Lives Matter cared. They care about the 7,500 black people that were killed last year in America, the 55,000 black people that were killed during Obama's term, or the 65 people that were killed by white cops during Obama's term. Those are Americans. And whether a white cop or a black cop killed George Floyd, it would have been the same. Immediately, we tried to get justice. Immediately, the Senate tried to go. Okay? We can work on the inner cities together. Now that we picked up $2 trillion from 5 fantastic trade deals and freedom from Arab oil, America is independent and free. We no longer have to fight for 16 years, $8 trillion. We have our own oil. We have freedom of choice. We can do what we want the way we want it. It's beautiful. And other people can get their oil from us. They don't have to worry. We don't have to have the 6th Fleet in the Middle East doing it. We can love each other. We can admire the black people that fought on the battlefield. And we can admire how everybody gives an hour a month maybe to somebody's child to help them learn better the alphabet. Okay, and maybe we can talk about how we can lower the amount of murders inside inner cities and come together as a people because we are patriotic. And it's not about teaching children to hate their country or hate their flag or their national anthem. It's about standing up and being proud. This is our heritage. This is our country. This is our place. We're the most prosperous, greatest people in the world. Okay, thank you. I'll come up with a new one tomorrow.